cure, and then we'll try to get this thing fitted and get the cone in place. Okay, with the cone itself extended there in the center pole piece, you can see the little standoff I created. I've got the spider centered in there and the cone placed on. Still need to make just a little bit of an adjustment here before I apply some epoxy. And then I'll save the surround for last. And I've ordered a gasket. You notice the original speaker, at least when I found it, the gasket was not in place. So I think I got one that will work. If not, then I'll just forego that and make it match the original. Let me get the epoxy mixed up and get that placed on. By the way, I got the new lead wires placed on, just using some silicone base wires. Around 24 AWG, a lot of flexibility there. I think that will work out well. And just making sure that my cone lays flat at this location. I'm not putting any extra pressure on the spider itself, so I think I'm ready to mix up the epoxy. And one more double check of the DC resistance, just to make sure my solder locations back to the voice coil were good. And you can see for this particular loudspeaker around 4.43 ohms. Alrighty, I think that's about it. Just give it a little spin here to make sure the epoxy gets down in there. Okay guys, I'm using my signal generator. Again, I don't have any power on the electrodynamic loudspeaker, but I can hear the signal, a 50 hertz to 60 hertz sine wave. And you can hear the rattle. I'm going to go ahead and apply my speaker glue to the surround area and lift this up and then adjust that quickly to make sure I don't hear the rubbing that you hear right now. That's what we're shooting for. We'll let that cure or set up for a bit, then we'll take it for a test drive. You can hear some rattle there. Again, just adjusting the surround to ensure I don't hear any rattle there at 50 to 60 hertz. All right, still nice and quiet now. Just running my fingers around the surround area again to make sure that it is adhering well to the speaker basket. And I'm not picking up any of the 50 to 60 hertz tone. Still quiet at 50 to 60 hertz. Again, I've still got some adjustment if I need to. I can loosen the spider set screw and move it around just a bit. And after I test the loudspeaker, I'll go ahead and put a dust cover on as such. But I'll hold off on that for now, just in case I need to do some tweaking there on that center pole piece. Thanks for watching and listening, folks. More to come soon.